Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Levallois, and I just want to come through and show my support for Stop the Violence in Central Texas. Um, it's a lot that's been going on in our community lately, man, and we got people that are passionate, people that are aggressively in the trenches within our community that are silently making impact out here, man. And I definitely want to give a salute to all the organizations, all the people, whether you're known or unknown, whether you got a lot of friends seeing what you're doing or ain't nobody seeing what you're doing but God. Man, thank you because you're making a difference in our community. And so one thing that I just want to do as an artist, I'm a Christian first, but I'm also an artist, and my perspective that I would share is more so on the artist side of things. I've heard a lot of people talk about leaders and how we need to challenge our leaders. Well, man, all these artists that are in our community, they're also leaders, whether they look at it or not. You got followers, you a leader. You may not be a good one, but you in a position of leadership. And so I challenge these artists and these engineers, these promoters, if you want to see violence decrease in your community and you really got a problem with the guns and talking about put the guns down and things like that, then stop supporting it. Stop supporting these people that's endorsing the very thing that we're trying to come against. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't talk about stopping the violence and talking about we want to see death decrease in our community, and then we turn around over some racks and shoot a video for somebody that's endorsing it in your neighborhood, in your community, that your kids gonna watch, that our kids in high school gonna Google and see on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And then try to emulate that in their own life. You know what I'm saying? We, as the audience, as the consumers, we got to develop a new appetite. You know what I'm saying? We can't, this is like saying, man, like I want to be healthy, but I'm going to keep eating garbage. But I want to get I want to see the results of a healthy lifestyle. You ain't going to get it. You know what I'm saying? If you keep eating fast food, you can't expect to feel like somebody that's eating good and working out. It's the same thing in our community. We can't expect to get healthy results, but then yet we still supporting and rallying behind the people that's endorsing the crime in our neighborhood. So I know it's a radical thing. I know a lot of you is not going to be a fan of what I'm saying. Somebody going to hear what I'm saying and take it the wrong way. Man, that's just how it is. When you speaking in a public forum, you open to criticism. I'm cool with that. But I know where I stand. And I'm standing with the people in our community that's rallying against the violence, and do understand that because we live in such a transit community, we're being realistic. We already know that we're not going to stop all the violence in Killeen. We're not going to stop all crime in Killeen. That's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have a community that's continuously growing. We got over 130 some thousand people in our community. You know what I'm saying? That's some of everybody down here. So there's going to always be crime. There's going to always be hate and racism. That's because it's a sin problem. You know what I'm saying? And the only person that I know that can fix a sin problem is Jesus Christ. That's it. And I believe that our community does need a community transformation. I believe that as the leaders in our community, spiritual leaders, begin to invite the presence of God into our community, when our leaders in our community begin to embrace the presence of God into our community and go to God and seek godly wisdom and be willing to follow that wisdom, I believe that we'll begin to see a decrease in crime. We'll begin to see a decrease in things, but I don't think that altogether is going to go away, because if it goes away in our community altogether, then they got to go away in all the other communities all around the world together. What we're dealing with in Killeen is the same thing the world is dealing with nationally all around. There's mothers crying, kids waking up without fathers and mothers due to murders and all these hideous crimes and racism. So we know there's a deeper issue, but we do have people and we do have the potential to go within our communities and raise awareness and say, hey, there are some practical things that we can do to minimize the stuff that's happening in our communities. So we can minimize things, but we can't fight to minimize it and then turn right back around and support it. So I'm challenging you to get behind people that you know is doing positive stuff. Every time someone get out here and they want to say they're gonna fight or they want to do something, or what I'm saying, with some guns or just drugs, everybody quick to share it, everybody quick to post it, everybody quick to talk about it. But let somebody say, I want to do something positive, I want to do something good. People don't want to get behind you. You know what I'm saying? So I just pray that the people that got the right spirit and the right heart, that's supporting these movements, that's doing what they doing in our community, man, you stay encouraged and you keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, it's gonna be people that's gonna come and go. Some people just want to capitalize on what's happening. Some people just want to be heard. Some people just want to be in the conversation. But they ain't really want to do no leg work. They ain't really trying to do nothing. And if they are, they trying to do it in front of the cameras to be seen. You know what I'm saying? I'm only doing this video because my brother Daryl said, look, this is what we need to do. I want to challenge people to do a video. I know he said a minute. Mine's at like 5 minutes right now. But I wanted to support you, man, and I want to support everybody that's doing something. Matt, man, hats off to you, brother. You keep pushing these young people, using your gifts and your talents for the community. Anybody that's doing anything, I don't care if you're a teacher, I don't care if you're a manager at your job at Chick-fil-A or McDonald's. If you got people under you, man, be an example, be a role model. People come talk to you, give them the truth. Don't lie to them, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is just something I'm passionate about, man. I love Killeen. I love the people that's in the city. And so I'm standing behind you, brothers, man. Let's stop the violence and let's stop supporting the people that's endorsing violence. Man, God bless you. And may we continue to keep praying for our community.